Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Going hard, yo. Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Going hard, yo. Go.
Hello.
Welcome to the podcast. Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding.
You came in hot.
I thought I'd steal your thunder for a second.
Dude, I don't like to do this.
Oh, okay.
I mean the podcast.
Oh, shit.
After that fucking shit.
Hey, welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Yeah,
My name's Josh
the Alan
Blay,
Wagner
and
Project.
This is Alan Wagner, and that's Petey over there, or producer Pete. Producer Pete.
All right, there it is. That sounds good.
Very succinct and to the point.
Yeah, welcome again, everybody. Pretty excited for this episode.
Yeah, should be a good one.
You excited for this episode?
I am. I hope this one gets recorded.
Yeah. So you guys know that we're not real good at this. Well, no, I mean, from the performative side of it,
We're fantastic.
we're very good.
Nobody can.
We're very good. We're amongst the most downloaded podcasts in America, and I'd like to thank all of you guys listening for that. However, we recently had an episode that we thought we recorded that didn't record, which is a bummer. But I think this time we have it all figured out. Producer Pete's looking good, right, buddy?
Yep.
Yeah, you really hate when that happens. We like to treat every episode of this podcast like it's one of our firstborn children or something.
Yes.
And, so when one dies like that, it's a hard time for all.
Yeah,
of us.
like even though we sometimes you choose to abort something, you're still sad about it later.
Well, exactly. Yeah, I mean maybe you'll save the fetus that you aborted and bury it under a tree ceremoniously, and then go back to that tree later on in life and know that it received nutrients.
Yes, ideally you like to bury a very small grave.
Yeah. Well, you put it right next to the roots of the tree, so that way the life gets sucked up into the tree. And you go back and you're just like, maybe some of these leaves are my unborn child.
Yeah. Have you seen that? Like that's the thing that people are doing now, where like when they get buried, they have like a tree on top of them.
Oh yeah. I've actually been thinking about that. I think that'd be kind of a cool deal.
Yeah. I don't. The thing is though, like trees aren't like fungi.
Well, I mean, yeah. Like I suppose.
So I don't think that like. You know what I mean? I don't think your decomposing body does anything for the tree.
I don't know. Maybe. Like I mean, they need those minerals and shit. I mean, like I know, like they don't like eat it like parasites and stuff do, but I mean, I think they still probably get some stuff out of it.
I think
I don't know. I could be wrong. But.
Yeah, unless like you are the sun, or like you are like water. Which now that I think about it, the human body is it's
mostly like 70% water.
Yeah, it's like 96% water or whatever.
I actually
that's bullshit though. I would love to actually talk to somebody in the medical field who actually knows about the actual percentage of water we are, because dude, think about like your femur, dude. Your femur is like that's like 5% of your body right there, like minimally.
Well, I don't know, but like
that's
there's
not
like
water.
There's like marrow inside.
Yeah, I guess the marrow's a little wet.
It's like it's a little wet.
Yeah,
I had bone marrow one time. It's delicious.
Ever eaten bone marijuana? Gets you stoned while you're cannibalizing someone. If you ate producer Pete, you'd get so high from his marijuana.
His boner.
Well, I don't know if it was boner, but I wasn't gonna talk about that.
So I actually, since we're on the topic of like cool ways to like cool things to do with your body when you die, like that there's like you can like give your body up for like forensic science and shit.
Yes.
So they literally just leave your body in the middle of a field and like just leave it there and. Like they'll like check on them periodically to like see like what they look like in different states. So that way, like if they find a body, they can just be like, oh, this one's like, based on that field of dead bodies that we went and walked through that one time in school. It's about 2.5 years old.
So you think that?
I think that'd be a fun way to.
So you think they have an entire field of dead bodies?
Yeah. No, totally. I learned about this. I can't remember where, but Yeah, like they literally just leave your body.
Was this
there,
a Magic School Bus episode?
Yeah, Mrs. Frizz takes you on a little tour past the dead body.
I like when you call her Mrs. Frizz. Like you're like cool with her. You can like abbreviate her name and shit. She was a
We're
crazy
fucking
old
homies, all right?
No, that's cool. I'm not like I'm not judging you. I literally said it. I thought it was fucking cool.
Yeah, dude.
Mrs. Frizz. There should have been like one kid who was like fucking strung out. He was like Mrs. Frizz.
Like his parents just obviously
where's the
abuse him.
Where's the Narcan? Where's the Narcan?
And she just doesn't know how to handle it. Like
just a fucking elementary school kid just having an overdose on opioids.
I mean, Mrs. Frizz, she's real good at setting up field trips and whatnot. But I don't think she'd be equipped to handle ODing.
I bet that most
preschooler.
teachers nowadays just have Narcan. I think they probably have to, right? Like the debate switched. The debate switched from should teachers have guns to should teachers have a supply of Narcan.
Yeah, for sure. I bet they would have a fun episode on that though. Mrs. Frizz, like they shrink the bus and then they go through the track holes in the kid's fucking arm.
Oh my
just like.
That'd
be a great episode.
I mean, yeah, you would think of some of these shows. I wonder if like the kids shows nowadays are addressing the opioid crisis. Do you think?
If they're not, I mean, we could take on that responsibility as the Going Hard podcast.
Yeah, we could do like episodes that are kind of geared towards preteens.
Like, yeah, I don't think we have like enough. I mean, once you hit like a certain level of like notoriety or whatever, like you're almost expected to have some form of like charity or like something that you give back. Like this could be like our form of giving back,
by making episodes geared towards preteens,
by teaching young children about the opioid problem,
and also using techniques to deter the usage of such opioids.
Yeah, I mean,
well, let's I guess let's try it.
Okay.
So we'll just do a little little crash run. So we'll just kind of pretend it's the start of the episode. So this is the preteen anti-opioid version of the Going Hard podcast.
Okay. Yep.
So Going Hard. No, heroin's bad. Yo.
Yep.
Heroin's bad. Going hard.
Going hard.
Don't do oxys.
No oxys. No oxys.
Don't do oxys. Oxys. Yo. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast.
Hello, everybody.
And how are you cool kids doing this afternoon?
Hope you're staying safe out there.
I hope you're staying safe. I know it's getting warmer outside and the snow is not on the ground, so you want to go out and smoke heroin, but you shouldn't.
Yep. No matter how tempting it is, because I know you're probably in a neighborhood where there's a very kind gentleman on your local street corner. Maybe take a left turn instead of a right turn this time to head to school.
Yeah, to avoid him.
To avoid the drug dealer.
Because we all understand that if you walk directly by the drug dealer, you're going to buy opioids.
Yeah, I mean it's really hard not to, and I completely understand.
Yes.
It's happened to all of us.
Happens to the best of us.
You live and you learn.
But here on the Going Hard podcast, we're here to tell you kids that you can be cool without doing Oxycontin.
Without doing Oxycontin, yes. Yep.
It may seem impossible, but you can be cool without crushing up Oxycontin and snorting it in between third and fourth hour. You ever heard of Narcan?
Just waiting for a response from somebody.
I'm just clearly on drugs.
I was gonna say you were really triggering me there. Like I almost started doing Oxycontin.
Anyway,
just then.
Anyway, kids, you want to turn out like this fucking guy?
Oh shit!
Don't do heroin.
Yeah.
We'll be back after this message from our sponsor. That's just like Pfizer.
Big Pharma's just like our fucking sponsor.
I love it when you call me Big Pharma. He's got like a fucking like Biggie impersonator. Just fucking repping Big Pharma. You got that.
Yeah.
You got that Narcan in my face.
Good shit. Good shit.
Please don't shoot up my veins. Why?
Classic. I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Those poor kids and their drug addictions.
Yeah, no, I feel bad for the fact that there's all these kids. It's like I did some pretty like wild shit, like, but not heroin, you know? No.
Like, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, there's like, like three drugs that like you don't want to do,
Yeah.
Like heroin, meth, and then like crocodile or whatever.
Yeah, you shouldn't do crocodile for sure. Like here's the deal, man. Like those names, like, so heroin sounds very good.
Yeah, it's like a very appealing.
It has a very nice ring to it.
Heroin. Well, it makes it like, there's like heroes and then there's heroines, so it makes it
it's
sound
like
you're
it's
just
like, do you like strong female leads?
Yeah.
You're gonna love heroin,
Yeah, exactly. Do you think that's what they were going for? There's these
I'm
strong female characters are sure addictive.
I am always curious about where a name of a drug comes from. Like, so methamphetamine, like that's like literally like the chemical compound.
Yeah.
And also that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
but like somebody like comes up with these names.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure. But it's on the street, right? Like,
I mean, like, there's obviously street names and stuff. Like, I mean, cocaine. I feel like that was that probably wasn't a street name. That's probably like an official name
it comes from the cocoa plant,
Oh yeah. That
makes sense.
Yep. Okay.
And then crack became a thing.
Like
our government invented crack.
I think they're the ones that named that one.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know if they named it, but they definitely invented the substance.
What about acid? Like that's. Like that's one that like you would think when somebody named it, they're just like, let's just name it acid so that way people just don't do this.
Yeah,
but people still do it, and they're just like, yeah, I love fucking acid.
I know, right?
Fucking put acid.
It really
in my body.
sounds bad.
It sounds like you should.
It really does sound bad. And LSD, I think, kind of sounds a little nice. Like,
no, it does. Yeah,
LSD kind of rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Yeah,
or whatever,
right,
exactly.
It's beautiful, for sure. But yeah, acid doesn't sound good.
No, it literally sounds like you're gonna kill yourself.
Right. Meth doesn't sound good. It's not like, I did some meth.
No, that's a real fucking
that
harsh.
Sounds
that's
terrible.
It almost
I agree. Acid sounds bad. Now, there's all sorts of like good fun names for marijuana. There aren't really any names of marijuana that seem bad.
Reefer.
Like reefer is like such a fun.
That's my favorite.
It's
one.
a really cool one.
Like the whole reefer madness thing. Like, I mean, that was.
Yeah,
they helped the marijuana industry exponentially.
I don't think they did.
You don't think so?
I think people were like very impressionable back then.
Oh, we got some different different names of weed here.
Okay, fine. So you read a list of names of drugs.
Okay.
And then first of all, I'll say if I've done it. And then second
no, these are just different versions of marijuana, like the different names of marijuana.
Jesus.
Yeah. There's tons. Yeah. Okay, so we got like 420. What the fuck is Acapulco Gold?
I've heard of that.
You've heard somebody like physically say Acapulco Gold.
Yeah. Well, there's a song I listened to called "The Free Mexican Air Force."
Like these are just like, oh really? Is that a thing? Oh, I had no idea that was referencing fucking.
Well, they say all sorts of stuff.
See, like these aren't even like
jazz cigarette. That's pretty cool.
Okay. I was gonna say a lot of these are just different strains of weed.
But I thought the jazz musicians were heroin.
Jazz musicians?
They were all on heroin. That's like the thing.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna go smoke a jazz cigarette. It's like, so you're gonna dip it in liquid heroin and then smoke it.
I suppose. Yeah. Fuck. I can't think of any like. I can't think of any drug addict jazz.
Also on this list is the stickiest of the icky. No one
stickiest of the icky.
You don't,
like they had
you
to
don't
specify.
just call weed that. That's like a generic name for weed.
Like they could have just put sticky icky.
Yes.
They could have just put.
Would have
sticky
been much
icky.
better.
Yeah.
That was a stupid list.
Yeah. What the fuck?
God damn it, producer Pete.
Can we get a list of like different types of like illicit substances? Is that the way you say it?
Yeah, that's one way you could say it. That's illicit. Now illicit substance, I think, is a little. Let's see here, drug street names. There we go. The ultimate list.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so now we'll decide which ones we think are cool.
Oh, I forgot I can't scroll down on this.
Not.
Yeah, you're in control. Oh, there we go. Okay.
What
else have we got? Okay.
Pardon me. All right. So can we start from the top?
Is this the top here? Oh, okay. Ayahuasca was the first one.
Here we go.
Oh, maybe not. Is this the top now?
Oh, I didn't know that Ativan and lorazepam were the same things.
What are those? Just sleeping pills?
No, those are what's Klonopin again? What the hell is that? God,
Klonopin's an anxiety medication.
Yeah, I know, but like there's
benzo.
Benzo, thank you, benzo. Yes.
I just guessed. I don't know.
No, yeah, you were right.
No, I just want everyone to know.
Petey. Yeah, he's not a fucking drug dictionary over there. Encyclopedia, not dictionary. But
also, I just want to make a side note here. We just got done doing like a fake like show of us encouraging kids to not do drugs, and we're literally about to list off all the drugs.
We're actually gonna go back to that. You want to go to you want to go to the top and roll me down slow? So this is gonna be like a PSA.
Yeah, don't do this one specifically.
Hey kids, are you doing Klonopin? clonazepam, K's, K-pins, pins, super Valium. Let me guess, you're doing Valium or chlorazodiazepam or downers. Wait a minute. Okay. Now this is getting dumb.
What are you reading? Are you reading the right side? I've just been reading the left side.
I was trying to read all of it.
Okay, but like, I mean, there's so many different ones. Hold on a second. Go up a little bit. Go up a little bit. What do we got? Rufinol. Roofies.
Hypnol.
They have a lot of they have a lot of different street names for roofie. I didn't realize that. What do we got? What's the funniest one they got here?
Lunch money.
Wait,
why would Rohypnol be called lunch money?
Yeah, what the fuck? Who's like, hey kid, you got that lunch money? And then like the kid just gives you fucking Rufinol.
I like how
you're just shaking down a kid in high school for fucking lunch money.
I guess, man. I guess.
What the fuck?
This is, what do you call this one? This is lunch money.
Wait. That says Valium is just eggs?
Yeah, see, this is some bullshit.
This is what? No, but somebody, like, the reason they have it on this list is because somebody out there calls this shit.
Bicycle handlebars. That is not a name for Xanax. Shut the fuck up.
No, Xanny bars.
It's like, hey,
handlebars.
Got any of those bicycle handlebars?
Yeah.
How sneaky.
You're just really...
How discreet.
You're just burying the word bars, like, as deep into the fucking word as you possibly can.
It's like, you got any of those 7-layer bars? You know, bars.
Well, yeah, you got any of them Mars?
I can't wait till I'm 21 so we can go to the bars.
This is fun. We should read about drugs more often. What else do we got here?
I don't know. This is
GHB. What the fuck is GHB, by the way?
Gamma hydroxybutyric.
I mean, that doesn't mean shit to me.
It's
a date rape drug.
Yeah, that's another.
So it's another roofie kind of a thing. Okay.
Or a Georgia homeboy.
Georgia. Oh fuck. All right, that's kind of cool.
That might be racist as fuck.
A cat.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of that.
Kahat. I don't know. This just makes me realize that I haven't tried a lot of drugs.
Yeah, we should start doing more.
I wish I wouldn't have waited into my 30s. I should have done more drugs in my 20s. You know?
Yeah. Well, it's never too late. You know.
I mean, you're right, I guess, but my chances of dying have gone up significantly.
Some of these names are quite good.
PCP. Oh, there's got to be some fun ones for PCP.
Actually, not so much.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, you're right. Those are all pretty.
Weirdly.
Yeah, those are all pretty like.
There's a little salvia, normal. Magic mint. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. I guess.
I mean, look, I'm all for here. What we did there though was actually good, and it was pretty politically correct because we didn't get into any of the opioids. So that actually should be the strategy.
Oh shit, we didn't make it far enough down the list.
Well, that's good though because what we should do is we should reteach like drug education, and you just completely leave opioids off of the list.
And then you just suggest other drugs.
And you inspire the kids to do drugs that are less detrimental.
Other ones. Just get them hooked on things that are less like opioid like.
Yeah, it's like you guys want to do some Georgia homeboys?
Well, that's actually a very like
stupid.
That's actually a very interesting Georgia homeboys. That's fucking awesome. That's an interesting strategy though, you know, like you get like instead of like abstinence from drugs, you literally just encourage them to do drugs other than opioids, and you get them really fucking hooked on it, and then they just forget about opioids. You know?
Well, my suggestion was like maybe something that's not as addictive.
Oh, I mean, sure. I guess.
Like let these little fuckers have a couple bad trips and decide they don't like drugs.
Let's just get them like really hooked on Xanax, and then they'll just not worry about.
Well, that's
drugs,
already happening too. That's its own epidemic.
They just won't worry about other drugs. You know, will be the case.
Yeah, no, it's true. They won't worry about anything. That's why Xanax is so fucking magical.
Never done it.
Yeah.
Even though I have like crippling anxiety sometimes.
You should do some and then drink like 40 beers and see what happens. Oh
God. Okay. That's another. We endorse Xanax here at the Going Hard podcast.
Yeah, you know. I've had a lot of nights. You're not supposed to drink on Xanax. Is really the only thing.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I think that's the case with like all anxiety medications, isn't it?
I mean, you're not really supposed to drink.
I suppose. It's like when you go to the doctor and you tell him you only like fucking drink like 4 beers a week or something.
Do you actually say that?
I don't know. How many do you say?
I don't go to the doctor.
I mean, neither do I. Fuck.
I
have gone to the doctor before, and I feel like
it's been a long time.
I feel like that's been a question.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Here's the deal, man. Like, with all this Q shit, and all this like alternative information, these alternative facts online. There's no reason to actually go to a quote unquote medical professional these days because they're all in the pockets of goddamn these politicians and shit.
Yeah, the only real substance that any of these pharmaceutical companies are working on is adrenochrome.
Yeah, well, that's what it seems to be.
That's it.
That's what it seems to be. I just usually grind up essential oils and then just fucking just.
Yep. I just go outside and I scavenge for different types of mushrooms and assortments of lavender, and I just crush them into.
Yeah.
I use a mortar and pestle and just crush them into a powder.
Yeah.
And then I just fucking spray them in my fucking eyeballs.
That's really smart.
That's what my wife tells me to do.
So your wife wants you to die apparently. No, I think medicine. Back in the day, no one knew a medicine. You would go and you just experiment with different herbs. So that's what I do.
Like way back in the day. I thought you were like talking like modern days, but you're talking like in like the nomadic time periods. Okay.
I do medicinal urban foraging.
Yeah, you just go out and you just tap things into your tongue. You just like walk around. You just like pick up little leaves and tap them on your tongue a little bit.
You just kind of microdose it and you see how it makes you feel, and then you do more of it if it's good.
How often is it good?
Well, I'll tell you what. You can't be wrong too many times. That'll be the end of your life. But so apparently I haven't fucked up too bad, and I haven't gone to a doctor since the Carter administration.
Oh fuck. Really been hitting it. What do you think is the craziest like plant out there that like somebody like had to like try to figure out was okay? Like I feel like just like regular old mushrooms like are already pretty fucking crazy, but there's got to be like some sort of like food that you're just like, why the fuck would anybody like?
How about that coffee that has to go through the urinal tract?
Oh yeah,
there you go. That sounds wild.
Yeah, somebody like picked it out of like fucking. Wait, it has to go. No, it has to go through like poop, doesn't it? They don't pee it out. How would they pee it out?
Oh yeah, I meant the. Yeah, you're right.
No. It's funny because like I was like I believed.
Either way, it's waste coffee, you know.
Yeah. But that's a whole thing. Yeah, somebody like just picked those out as some poop, and we're just like, hey, let's give her a shot.
Right. Yeah, that's very strange. I mean, the fact that we started eating anything is weird. I mean. Like, truthfully, like the fact that we just picked like this shit out of the ground and just started like eating it, like that's weird, man. Don't you think? Like why is eating wheat a good idea? You know what I mean? It looks like shit. It's like all hard.
I mean, there was one guy who was first at doing it, and that's weird.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Like he had to like just throw it in his mouth and like just chew it up, and then like was just like, I mean, this is awful. And then like. He went back to it at different points. He's like, maybe if I just like fucking grind it into a powder or something, it'll be better. You know what I mean? Like how do you get to that?
Yeah, so the creation of flour is something I've ruminated on for many moons. So like our instincts, right? It must have been like, fuck. What did the first dude eat? Well, I guess the first dude, if you believe in evolution, which I'm not a big fan.
I mean, like an apple. Well, no, the first lady ate an apple. And
okay. Yeah. No, oh, you mean from the Bible?
Well, I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like who else would he reference as the first human being? You know. I know, like the Bible's.
That's the first historical record of human beings. So.
Yeah, I suppose. 6,000 years ago. I mean, that was the beginning of the universe. So.
It was,
yep.
Yeah, and there's a lot of evidence that supports that. Like it's hard to date the Earth past 6,000 years, but from 6,000 years on, we know exactly what happened.
Well, exactly, because we all know that like the dinosaur bones and all those were planted by the devil. Like it's very obvious.
Well, I actually believe that the dinosaurs and the humans coexisted.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, John Hamm actually taught me that.
Yeah, John Hamm. He's a handsome guy, huh?
Wait. No, who the fuck was the guy that...
I was going to say, I don't think it's John Hamm.
It's something Hamm, wasn't it? Can you look that guy up? I know Bill Nye and him had a debate one time.
I don't
something
know,
fucking
man.
Hamm. He's that guy who built the fucking Ark. He literally built like a real version of the Ark or whatever.
Ken Ham.
Ken Ham. Oh yeah, not John Hamm. John Hamm is a real.
So who is this guy?
He is a real attractive fella.
Oh, this guy. This guy was in the Religulous documentary.
Yeah. No, this guy literally made like a life-size version of.
Hey, what are his beliefs on sexuality? It's 5.2 in the table of contents.
Oh, this will be good.
Let's see.
Oh, up a little. There we go.
Ham believes that abortion, same-sex marriage, homosexuality, and being transgender are sinful. That's pretty standard.
I was gonna say like none of this is surprising.
They should take back the rainbow.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That's a pretty funny stance.
Yeah.
And as a condition for employment, requires to sign a statement that they view homosexuality as a sin. I mean, that's not that radical.
Well,
that's pretty standard.
This guy also does. He actually does believe that dinosaurs and humans lived side by side.
Oh, I know that.
Oh, okay. So you know this guy? Yeah.
I'm
okay.
a big fan of Bill Maher. You know.
Yeah.
Really like what he has to say. I do like this whole take back the rainbow thing, though. He's like that.
Yeah. Who just like this is our rainbow now?
Was the rainbow a big biblical?
There's also it's also a leprechaun thing.
Yeah, doesn't that belong to the mix?
I think it's a Mick thing.
But I guess it would make sense,
Can
though.
I say that? Am I allowed to say
but
as your friend, can I say that?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want about the Irish, dude. They're a filthy, filthy people. And if I could cleanse myself of that racial designation, I would. I mean, potatoes are good and shit, but so anyway,
like corned beef and cabbage and shit. It's delicious.
What the fuck? So I guess probably what happened was the reason why because these leprechauns, they're all Catholic, you know. Like they are, like they're like those people, like this Ken Ham dude, like he's probably fucking Irish.
Yeah,
that's probably why he wants. It's a racial thing along with a religious thing for him. He said that those colors belong to the leprechauns, and leprechauns rode on little small dinosaurs.
He's like full on like leprechauns are fucking real.
He's like here's a strange thing I believe. Now this may be blasphemous.
It's probably not even strange. It's just like no, the Bible indicates about leprechauns.
Well,
it's in the Bible.
There's leprechaunic subtext in the.
I feel like you can get I feel like you can really interpret the Bible in so many different ways.
I don't think so.
There's probably a way to prove the leprechaun's existence inside of the Bible.
Well, yeah, we could dig into the holy.
I'm gonna read the whole book.
Yeah, I'm sure.
In the coming week, and I'll find it. All right.
I mean, I would love it if you would do that. So yeah, I think his radical belief is like that it wasn't really humans, but that humans are evolved from leprechauns. And leprechauns rode on like raptors or whatever. What's the smallest dinosaur?
All I'm thinking of is like on Jurassic Park. I think maybe the second or the third one, they had those tiny little ones that were running on the beach.
Oh,
you know. Do you know?
I never watched.
I feel like producer Pete.
I never watched the second Jurassic Park.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, like those little tiny guys that were running on the beach.
They were like
and shit.
Miniature raptors.
Yeah. They looked like they literally looked like little velociraptors, but they were like fucking like 2 inches tall or something.
Gotcha.
I think they eat somebody at some point in that movie.
They ate the little girl in the beginning.
Shut the fuck up. No, they don't.
Yeah.
They eat the little girl?
Yeah.
They don't eat the little girl. The little girl, there's no way that happened.
Absolutely.
I would love if this
We're talking about
podcast
Lost
just.
World, right?
I want this podcast.
Oh no, I'm talking about like the OG shit. I'm pretty sure there was some little guys in the OG shit.
I don't think so.
Oh, the little guy in the OG one was
a baby.
The Newman thing.
It was a baby.
The thing that went like.
Well,
this.
no, there's that.
Oh,
there's those
yeah,
guys.
those guys like the spitting.
Yeah,
fuckers.
it had the weird webby face and like Newman.
Can we turn this podcast into a thing where you guys just argue about what happened in which Jurassic Park movie?
Yes.
I'll stand here and I'll mediate a debate, I suppose, for lack of a better term.
A little showdown.
You're like, no, the little ones were in the first one.
No, the little one. They were in the second one though.
I never saw the second one.
Oh, good one. Jeff Goldblum leads.
Yeah, see, like,
he leads in that one.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I'm pretty sure.
I love
It's
Jeff
a good
Goldblum.
one. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, he's great. And then that other fucking douchebag comes back in the third one. I don't remember his name.
He's not a douchebag.
The third Jurassic Park
he's probably a douchebag.
was such a monumental piece of fucking
they
shit.
had like that was like they were all about like the flying ones in the third one. You know, they had like the fucking
their plane
pterodactyls
crashed.
or whatever.
Their plane, yes, pterodactyls. You know, Alan. Yeah, never mind. You're good, man. You said it right.
Thank you.
I don't have time for this. So the third one, they like crashed their plane into Jurassic Park, and then William H. Macy's like, "Oh, look at my fucking butch wife I'm still in love with." Remember that? And she's like,
"Wait." So
there's like some like
did he get married?
sexual scene where his like butch wife is like wearing like a wife beater. And
is it like the other like female?
She's gross.
Is it the other female archaeologist that
she came? As far as I'm concerned,
that was in the first one.
As far as I'm concerned, everybody in the third movie came out of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
Maybe at the end, like somebody that comes in to
The
save
main
them.
guy from Jurassic Park 1 was in.
That's
3.
what I was saying.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. No, that's why I was saying that.
He led him to the place because he'd been
No.
there before.
This is true.
Absolutely.
I mean, Pete, you can look it up.
Now I'm gonna argue about Jurassic Park. I know I was gonna say that.
I was gonna say Petey's over here
No.
like he's got Google.
Now
in front
I'm
of him.
fucking now I'm fucking pissed. All right.
Hold on, here we go.
There wasn't any black people in Jurassic Park 3. No, that's the one rule on the island.
Jesus,
Everything else is
Christ.
fine. I didn't write the movie. Take it up with fucking Spielberg, dude.
Take it up with Spielberg.
God. Here I just repeat something that's
actually
true.
a good point. Name a black character in Steven Spielberg movie.
Yeah, I'll wait. Yeah, exactly.
There was a lot of
Spielberg's
Middle East. There was
racist.
a lot of Middle Eastern people in the Indiana Jones series, but that's about as far as I think it went.
He's first billing?
Yeah,
No fucking way.
100%. Yeah, no, that's why I was saying that. Like that guy fucking
Jurassic
came
Park 3 though.
Yeah, Jurassic Park 3.
Wait.
What are you looking at right here?
Dude, I swear
Like a Shawshank Redemption.
I
or
swear
some
he
shit?
wasn't even in the fucking movie.
No, 100%. Is that his name, Sam Neill?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to go back. It's being stupid. There we go.
Dude.
There you go. Jurassic Park 3.
No, he's
Yep.
Why is he top bill, dude?
Because he's the
He's the
main
lead
actor.
guy.
He's the lead actor.
no, he
in that
dies
movie.
immediately.
No,
does
he
not,
doesn't.
dude.
He
I've
makes it
seen
through
this
the
movie
entire
a
thing.
million
Yeah.
times.
Dude, I got this movie for Christmas.
Apparently you didn't watch it.
I'm gonna tell your parents that you never fucking watched
I'm gonna
Jurassic
tell
Park 3.
my parents to get me better fucking movies for Christmas.
Yeah, they
So I'm
gave
gonna go.
you like a recreation or some shit, like a homemade like
They're like,
recreation.
hey Josh, you want to drop your IQ by 1,000 points? Watch fucking Jurassic Park 3. See that fucking bush lady's fucking small tits.
It was like Triassic Park instead of Jurassic Park or something.
Yeah.
It's just like an off-brand version.
Geriatric Park.
What the fuck?
Just old people. And then dinosaurs come and just fucking eat them.
That took a turn. All right.
I don't know.
That'd be fucking cool, dude. This giant fucking old people just
Or-
roaming the land.
how about this?
It's
Or-
like we found a way to mix the old people DNA with the frog DNA.
Right. Or it could be geriatric dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, just old dinosaurs.
Is this a place where you can go and kick the shit out of dinosaurs? It's like back in their former days, this fucking
This dinosaur was
this
something
reptile
else.
would have kicked your ass, but you just beat the fuck out of a T-Rex.
Good God, we
Just
should
an
have. Oh
old
my God.
There's like a lumpy, cancerous, lumpy T-Rex. You
think
just
this
punch
would-
it in the fucking
This would
grill.
be a great parody movie. I think.
Geriatric Park.
Geriatric Park. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's do it, man.
All right.
Let's
well,
pitch it.
We have like a. We just got paid fucking by the government.
I don't get paid by the government.
Shut the fuck up.
They didn't give me shit. I didn't get my last one.
We'll wait until you get it, and then we'll have stimulus money, and we'll have a budget for Geriatric Park 1.
Well, we'll have about the same budget that Jurassic Park 3 had. I'll tell
There
you
we
that.
go. Exactly. We're already a step ahead.
And then that their fucking stupid little divorced kid. He's like, my mom
Oh,
and
yeah,
dad
yeah,
don't
yeah.
like each other anymore.
He was like, didn't he like?
Boo.
Wasn't he like on the island by himself or some shit?
Yeah,
for
he's
a
like
long
just
time?
there.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
It's like, yeah, your parents are apparently pieces of shit, huh?
Yeah, he was eating like fucking fermented peaches out of mason jars, like in holes or something.
I think you're thinking of. I think you're actually thinking of holes. No, there is a scene where he's eating out of a can or a jar. Though.
Yeah, I know. That's all I can remember.
I don't
for
think it
some
was
reason.
peaches though. I think you're putting that from holes.
What did they call that shit again? Fucking it had a stupid name. Sploosh. That's what it is. Yep. Fucking Zero was like, hey, I call this stuff sploosh, and they would fucking eat it and shit.
Speaking of just shit movies, how about holes, huh?
That was a great movie.
Great movie.
Fantastic movie. Look what I did on my arm. That's weird. Anyway, let's keep going.
I hope you guys are watching the podcast so you can see Alan's fucking.
I don't know why I've been balancing my arm on my fucking like beer can.
His arm looks like a special needs person tried to draw the Olympic symbol.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And you notice how woke
nailed it.
woke I'm getting because I said
Fucking
special
nailed
needs
it.
instead of retarded.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm improving.
I like it.
There's only one retarded person I know. That's Alan.
Yep.
Anyway,
and I'll be the last one you know.
No,
too, 'cause I'm
no.
gonna
First of all, I'd like to retract my previous statement. I'd like to say that first of all, I detest people who say the word retarded, and I also regret and I apologize for calling you retarded.
Yeah, you have like I've been thinking this whole time that like you fucking didn't have feelings and stuff, but you got a lot of feelings.
Yeah, yeah. That's like every conversation I've ever had with like my parents. I'm supposed to have emotion, man. It's like, oh yeah, so
It's like, yeah, this is great.
So yeah, when are you leaving? When you heading back?
Fuck.
Do you ever want? Are you worried? Like, so you're not gonna have kids, right?
No, probably not.
If you do have kids, though, if you were going to, like, what would be your biggest concern about rearing them?
What do you mean by rearing them?
That's what you say.
Oh, like raising them.
Yes.
It seems like that's just seemed unnecessary that you called it rearing.
Well, rearing is it's actually a smarter word to say there.
Fair enough.
You're not like, all right. Well, anyway.
So as far as like my biggest concern about raising them.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Well, yeah, because I mean, it was like I feel like it was so much easier back in the day. Like,
because you just
that question was so much
beat the
easier.
shit out of your kids.
Well, no, I'm just saying that question was so much easier back in the day because like literally people would just be like, yeah, as long as he doesn't do one of these ethnically incorrect things that fucking of the times, you know, you just say that as your answer.
Sure.
I don't know. That's a hard question.
I don't care what he's doing as long as it's not ethnically incorrect.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Remember when remember when PC culture wasn't a thing, but EC culture was? You had to be ethnically correct.
Yeah, that was a whole fucking generation like that. Yes, I remember that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Probably like fucking just like. I don't know, never learns to fucking read or something stupid shit like that.
I'd be worried about not ever showing them how to properly convey emotion.
Yeah. It's like, don't turn out like me, and then you just beat him.
Yeah, because like, you know, when you're just like drinking, like just staring blankly into your son's eyes, he's like, you know, confessing that he's gay or something, and you're just like, yeah, well,
great, dude.
So I guess we'll see you later.
Hey, yep, fist bump. All right, now get out of here.
Like, move out. I don't know. I think that's the biggest issue in parenting is not giving the proper amount of love to your children.
This podcast took a fucking turn.
I think it's a turn.
Are you like is this like your way of telling us like you're trying to have children and like, or you have a child on the way or something? Like,
do you think your kid would be pissed at you if you like tried to abort it but it survived?
I feel like I have all the context clues I need now.
Do you think they'd be mad?
No, you'll probably be okay.
Like,
you'll probably be okay. I think the kid's gonna like have some weird scars and you'll have to discuss it.
He's got like a little like metal like hook like from the hanger like coming from like up out his spine. You know what I mean?
Dude, how isn't it crazy that like
he gets out of the bath, you just hang him up to dry him off.
Oh my god. Yeah, like fucking Animal on fucking the Muppets Christmas Carol.
He has a hook.
Movie. They hang him up by the fucking coat hanger and they put him on. And that's how he sleeps.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's a little bit of movie trivia for you. I don't know. We've been doing that a little bit.
We haven't talked a lot about movies, and you know what sucks about that is that I haven't seen like any movies.
Yeah, you should watch some more.
Did you ever?
Great transition.
Have you seen Point Break?
Point Break. So I've heard a lot about this movie. I don't think I've actually watched it, but I know like people like consider it to be one of like their favorite old movies.
Yeah, it's a pretty fucking awesome movie. There are multiple scenes.
Who's in it again?
Listen to this shit.
Okay.
Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
And Patrick Swayze.
Oh, okay. So
Gary Busey as well.
Oh, okay.
And this is pre-head injury Busey.
Wait. Is that why he's all fucked up? Is because he got a head
injury?
I don't know. I just thought he was always fucking weird.
See, I don't know anything about movies, but I do know about Gary Busey's head injury. He's all fucking out of his goddamn mind. So this movie is hilarious because so Keanu Reeves was like a football star, and then he like joins the CIA or like the FBI or some intelligence.
Okay.
And then there's like all these guys who are doing bank robbing, and they figure out it's surfers who are doing it.
The fuck?
And then he like hangs out with
oh, is that why it's called Point Break? Because like the fucking like breaking point of the wave or something?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. It's a real clever thing. And then so then he like hangs out with these guys like, oh, these guys are cool. And like he and Swayze are like, they're not gay, but like there's definitely like some undertones.
Oh, so it's like Brokeback Mountain but with waves.
I mean, a little bit, man. That's a little bit like that.
I feel like if we had like a large listening group, they would probably disagree with that statement that I just made. But
No, I think it's perfect.
or maybe they'd be okay with it. I don't know.
So Keanu Reeves ends up like he's banging some lady in the movie, but like the whole time he's just like
He's
staring.
like crying.
He's like sad about it.
Just disdainful.
He
the
comes
whole
and
time.
just pushes her away.
And he's like, now you do me, and he turns around.
Yeah, exactly. Just like in Brokeback Mountain. Did that happen in Brokeback Mountain?
Yeah, I think so. There was a scene where like
says,
Jake,
"Now you do
Jake
me."
Gyllenhaal finishes, and then he's like, all right, now you do me, and fucking Heath Ledger gets up.
So that's kind of sad that they weren't coming together. It's like they needed to find more compatible partners.
I always wondered that. Like,
Doesn't Heath Ledger die of like cancer at the end of that movie or something?
Oh no, he gets beat to death.
Oh,
being
fuck.
gay. Yeah.
Seriously?
Literally gets beat to death for being gay.
I thought that was a happy movie.
No, it was pretty fucking sad.
Oh shit.
That's a real sad movie.
Well, that's what happens to Swayze at the end of this one too.
Like they beat him for being gay.
Well, no, there's just this big wave like, all right, you're gay, so hopefully you just drown.
What the fuck? Does he actually die at the end?
Dude, it was not a very progressive movie.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, basically at the end, Keanu Reeves is supposed to arrest him, but it's like the wave of the century. They've been like tracking this wave for years, and then Keanu Reeves like instead of arresting him, just like lets him go and do it.
What do you mean tracking this wave? Like,
So
is there like
there's a plot point. There's a plot point.
It's like the Moby Dick of waves.
Yeah,
Like,
so
this wave only emerges once
Dude,
every 17 years.
literally exactly what it is. It's like a 78-foot wave or something crazy. And so they were all talking about it when they're sitting around a fire when they're all hanging out before they find out that Keanu Reeves is undercover.
Yeah.
And he finds out he's undercover, and then like they track him down, and then he's on the beach, and Keanu Reeves could have arrested him, and instead he's like, just lets him go because he knows he's just gonna die in the wave. It's like this crazy thunderstorm, like this 80-foot wave, and then like he just disappears into like the sea. And then the FBI agent's like, "What the fuck, Keanu?" And he just like throws his badge in the ocean, and he's like, "I'm done being an agent." And it's like I don't. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I think it's because he was in love with her. I think it's because they were gay.
Oh, yeah.
And he's literally just sent his gay lover to his death.
This all makes sense. I mean, I've never seen the movie, but like I feel like I know the movie.
Yeah,
you know?
I might have been like heightening this like homosexual angle. Because I think they were just like cool dudes who had respect for each other.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Which is that's not gay.
It's not gay at all.
It's pretty cool.
I respect you sometimes. We're not.
Yeah,
gay.
that's totally not gay, dude.
Yeah. Anyways, let's take a break.
I'm out of whiskey. Yeah, let's take a break here. We'll be back with more movie reviews after this. This podcast is brought to you by Masks by Hillary. Masks by Hillary is a company owned by none other than Hillary Clinton.
The affliction was a little weird there, but continue.
The one, Hillary, is the one person that when you just say Hillary, you know it's Hillary Clinton, not just some other fucking broad. So, we'll do a little demonstration here. This was the original mask from Masks by Hillary. Let's get this fucker on.
I'll take it. There we go. Yeah.
Masks by Hillary. We came, we saw, he died.
Oh my god. For fuck's sake. All right. Well, our second sponsor today. All right. Our second sponsor today is sponsorship for the it's paid by us technically, so I don't know if it's just an advertising.
Yeah, we're just advertising our own.
We're just
product.
advertising our own.
We have
thing,
the right
but-
to do that.
Yeah. So it's the Going Hard for it's Going Hard podcast. I almost did the Going Hard for Christ situation.
We're done plugging.
We're done
those
with
guys.
exactly. So Going Hard podcast, youth anti-addiction charity podcast events
All right.
ceremony.
Interesting.
Yep.
Sounds like quite the event.
It's a great it's a great thing to donate to. You can donate on Patreon. Neither of us can guarantee that money will go anywhere besides our own pockets, but we'll try to get it. We'll try to hold on to it and use it in a way that's good for children that are addicted to drugs or whatnot.
Yes.
So, yeah. So if you want to, you can donate.
The Going Hard podcast Instructional anti-drug event ceremonies. No adults allowed. And now, time for the second half of the podcast. It's the Going Hard podcast. Producer Pete, Alan, and John. Welcome back to the Going Hard podcast. You know, Alan, I've been working on. I've been trying to do a Joe. We talked about it a lot, but I really want to learn how to talk like Joe Biden.
Yeah.
It's pretty tough.
He doesn't have like the very obvious like sort of cadence that Trump did.
So
Trump is super easy.
Right.
Like, anybody can do a Trump accent.
So the thing is Biden's voice is very generic, like the actual like sound of it, the tone or whatever. But
I just saved like 7 birds, by the way.
So here's what he does do though, which would I need to work on though because it's kind of complicated. Like basically. Before every word, it sounds like he has to think about that word.
Biden?
Yeah, like.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
And so at the end of a sentence, there's always like a little bit of pause, like he like forgot, like if it's like an 8-word sentence, the first 7 are good, and then the last one, he like, it looks like he like scrambles to remember the last word. So that's like the only thing I really noticed as like a pattern.
I suppose, yeah. I mean, other than that, like he does have like that. He does have like a really old person draw. You know what I mean? Where it's like
he just sounds like a kind of a generic old guy.
You could hear the old in him. Like, very obviously.
Did you see him walk up the stairs?
Yeah, I did. But like, it's funny because like, here's the thing. Like, it was pretty brisk. Like he was briskly like going up the stairs. Yeah. And then he fell like 5 times. Yeah. Fucked up. But then he got up and he was fucking just briskly ran up the rest of the stairs. So I don't know what to make of that.
The best part was that it seemed like, so he'd fallen kind of twice.
Yeah.
And then it seemed like he'd like caught himself and then he just like did like a full fucking face
plant. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I've had moments like that though. Like where like I was, we were playing fucking kickball for some fucking dumb reason like a couple summers ago. And like I haven't fucking ran like between bases literally in like probably 15 years.
Sure.
And I like forgot how to fucking run fast.
Right, running in a straight line from one object to another can have its
for whatever reason. It's fucking weird, but for whatever reason,
I like draw a line that you have to.
I fucking like ran into somebody and I tripped like 3 times between the bases. I literally looked like the biggest like R word on the planet.
Yes, sure. And by R word you mean of course a redundant person.
Yes, exactly. Very redundant socially. Yeah.
That's hysterical that you can't run in a straight line.
I just lost that skill at some point. And now I just trip whenever I fucking run straight lines. So I guess that's a thing with getting old. I don't fucking know.
I mean, dude, you should go to a doctor, man. Like,
is that something I should be worried about?
Your equilibrium is all fucked, dude.
Yeah, I guess. Jesus.
Like for Biden, it makes sense, man. 'Cause he's like 96 or whatever. You know.
Yeah, I like to think of it that I like have just learned so much over the years that my brain is top heavy. I'm top heavy now.
Oh, right. So basically, You've jammed information where motor skills once were.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to say that.
I
just meant like my brain weighs more.
You reformatted your brain. It's like I can't walk anymore because I'm so smart.
Yeah, my brain weighs too much.
I have too much knowledge. I jammed into.
I have so much gray matter.
Yeah.
That it topples me when
What's a hypothalamus?
You know what that is.
Yeah. Usually when someone knows what something is, they ask what it is. That's what I don't know much about conversing with another human, but
I think you were just trying to trick me.
No, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, the old hypothalamus.
Hypothalamus, a region of the forebrain,
of course,
below the thalamus, and coordinates both autonomic nervous system and the activity of the pituitary. Okay, so this is all about like.
Yep. That's the part of my brain that weighs
also
too
controls
much now.
Temperature, thirst, hunger. Wow, so this is a very important one. So basically. You have just jammed information into your hypothalamus.
Yeah, exactly. And now I know how to do all the things that I was just saying.
So if you're an alcoholic, not saying you are.
Yeah.
But if you're an alcoholic, if you're an alcoholic, that means your hypothalamus is all fucked up.
Is that what it basically got at?
Because it says drinking. It said like
it does control drinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, let me get.
So your hypothalamus is like telling you to drink a lot of booze.
Oh yeah. So like I'm just like if you had a really like fucking intelligent hypothalamus, you're just like really good at like you're just like really like good at being hungry and like
well,
thirsty.
You eat at the right time,
and your body temperature is just fucking perfect.
98,
You're just fucking perfect.
98.6 every
Every
time,
fucking second
every
of the
single
day.
time.
Yeah.
So really, people who like, shame those who eat too much or eat poorly, really they're being
hateful towards people with hypothalamus issues.
Yeah, they need to check their hypothalamus privilege.
Exactly. It's like, oh, I got a nice hypothalamus on me. How about you? It's,
you're hypo shaming.
Yep.
That's an important one.
It is.
We need to cancel these people. We don't have time for cancel court.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. We'll fucking deal with these goddamn hypo haters.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking.
They'll be dealt with.
Yeah, they'll be dealt with swiftly. Swiftly. We'll have them be at second base, and you'll sprint to them quickly.
No, fucking my large forehead will just slam into their body when I trip.
Do you think your forehead has grown as well as your brain's gotten bigger?
Probably. I fucking look like a weirdo.
You have like a coldfish phrenology.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I don't know if it is or not, but I feel like my hairline is receding, like, which is probably a thing because I like.
Is it happening?
I don't know. Like maybe. Like
Mine is.
I feel like I got like more of like a like the U-shaped thing going on than normal.
Can I recommend a product to you?
No, I'm okay.
Masks by Hillary.
Oh fucking Christ! All right, I knew it wasn't gonna be anything good.
Hillary might be an ugly old bag, but she has a nice set of hair on her.
She does, yeah. No, but I mean that's what I mean. Like maybe my maybe my forehead feels bigger because like my hair is receding and shit.
Oh sure, yeah. My if that's hey. Did you cut your hair? Or did you get your ears lowered? What are you fucking balding? Is your forehead getting broader? You know?
Yeah, that old fucking adage or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just making stuff up. Should we do some listener emails or what?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So we got I was full transparency. We only got 2 again. So
fucking great.
So don't.
Hey, 1 sec here.
It's the second. Oh, okay. All right.
Watching value.
Yeah. Yep.
Got a couple
Forgot about this one. It's been a couple episodes, I think.
It's Alan, Josh, and Pete. And I'm sure we'll get an email from Jerry from Michigan.
A little outdated.
Well,
Jerry hasn't been around for a bit.
Dude, I know, but I think it's we should always honor him.
Yeah.
So
we honor you, Jerry.
We
wherever you are.
We do honor him.
Whatever abandoned apartment building that you're in, stalking our producer.
Well, we don't know.
In northern Minneapolis.
We don't know that any of that is happening.
I mean, we don't know that.
There's been a narrative that's been woven, but I'm just not sure if I'm buying it.
There was quite a few context clues, but I mean, you can think whatever you want. It doesn't affect me. The only person it affects really is producer Pete over there.
You know how they have fake news? These are fake clues.
Yeah, fake clues.
Fake clues. All right. So our first email. Dear Going Hard Podcast. I am a portly redhead who enjoys your show thoroughly. However,
like girl or like female or male?
I will find out. I don't like to skip ahead.
Oh, okay. All right.
Who enjoys your podcast thoroughly. However, I do have a couple of critiques that may help improve your podcast. Have you ever heard of a product called Masks by Hillary?
Oh,
what?
That's very
this
ironic.
This is interesting. Actually. It's almost like I read this email before the podcast.
Okay.
They are a wonderful product, and I am a man who. This is a man. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So that like.
I'm a man who voted for Trump in the last 4 elections. He was on top.
Last 4.
I guess, man.
So like literally like Obama's first election, he was like.
I guess.
Like Trump's my guy.
It's a very prescient man here.
He wrote it in.
And even I love Masks by Hillary. Maybe you guys can get them as a sponsor for your podcast. I bet you could make a killing. Anyway, it's time for me to go. I have to go stream Call of Duty to my many fans. Eric from Texas.
All right. You know, I liked Eric's email. I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Well, yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I had read that email and
it led to the whole Hillary mask thing.
So sometimes
was he the one that sent you the mask or? Like,
no. I did. Well, Masks by Hillary sent me the mask to like kind of show people.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, no. Sometimes the audience members and the fans, they'll help us out. You know, we help them out. Though we entertain them while they work their jobs.
Yeah, we give them priceless entertainment for an hour once a week, and they send us masks with Hillary Clinton's face on
or just the idea to do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very, very thoughtful.
Also, I think if we're going to try to advance in Hollywood, we should probably be like aligning ourselves with kind of the Hillary Clintons of the world.
Well, if we're gonna make ourselves rise through the Hollywood ranks, we should maybe move to Hollywood first. I don't know.
Well, Hollywood now is just kind of like a.
Is that like a mind state?
It is.
Like
it's a mindset. It's like it's like a metaphorical state.
Yeah, it's not so much a location anymore. It's a state of being.
Right, it sure is. Well, that's why all like the hottest YouTube stars, they're all like limbed out because
it's like I'm Hollywood, bruh.
They're Hollywood as fuck. All right. Next email. I wonder what this one will be about. Boy, I guess we'll just see. Dear producer Pete, was so great hanging out with you again the other week. Though I understand why you said that it might not be able to happen for some time because you are actually moving. This was very interesting to me to find out because I know that you're a big North Loop, Minneapolis kind of guy. You love Club Jaeger. Just kidding. I know you don't, but those other fuckers do. But you love all sorts of the amenities you get from living around all those beautiful women with thriving careers. Anyway, I know you'll do great in St. Paul. And maybe we'll see each other as I also have recently relocated.
Jesus.
Sincerely, Jerry.
Oh, like
from East St. Paul.
Oh my God.
Interesting. So first of all, it's Jerry. I thought for sure we were gonna get.
Yeah. I mean, so I was talking about those context clues about Jerry being like in the city is just following Pete.
But it could be a different guy.
Like a completely separate Jerry. That totally wasn't Jeffy this entire time.
I feel like he meant to. I think he probably meant to say Jeffy.
Yeah, he
I think
slipped up this time.
I think
Jerry.
the jig's up. He tricked us.
Jig's up, Jerry.
He tricked us one too many times.
Well, you know what? Glad to have you back, Jerry. Missed you. We added you into a song that we've implemented into the second half of the show, and we haven't seen you in a while. So I mean,
it's good to hear from him.
Good to hear from you, Jerry.
And that was much less psychotic than many of his other emails.
Yeah. I mean, the undertones were like quite a bit more psychotic, if you ask me. But the words themselves were less psychotic.
All right.
I mean, he kind of just said he's like, oh, I'm also moving to the exact location that you guys are moving, essentially. So
yeah. I'm glad he hasn't found out where we are right now.
I mean, he's probably outside the window right now.
Oh shit.
All right.
Well, thanks for being good fans. Speaking of being good fans, if you guys would like to get your emails on the show, you can do so by writing an email to goinghardpodcast@gmail.com. That is goinghardpodcast@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Twitter, we're at goinghardpod. On Instagram, I think it might just be Going Hard. I think it'll probably be easy to find. And then Facebook, we have a Going Hard page, and you can message us there. We allow messages. And honestly, I wouldn't mind not reading Jerry's emails.
Yep.
So
I agree. So please send in email, even if you just want to say really dumb things to us.
You could,
that'd be great.
That would honestly be an improvement instead of this guy like
literally trying to have sex
describing Petey's car and like shit like that.
Feel like it's better for content, honestly. So
it's
or maybe not. I don't fucking know.
The thing is, this might just be satiating his hunger enough.
Yeah,
we might just be giving him enough so he doesn't act.
Once we take it away from him, it's like then we're getting into like real actions.
Yes.
Yeah.
But at least we know
he has an outlet right now, and we take that outlet away. It's
Yes. And then his only outlet will just be Petey's body.
Ah, fuck. All right, let's get into music.
All right, it's music time.
All right,
let's see what you've cooked up here.
Yeah, let's give her a little quick.
I'm gonna take
listen.
This mask by Hillary Clinton mask off because.
It served its purpose.
Well, it's a great mask. I just want to say that first and foremost.
Yeah. All right. Let's get those bad boys back on.
How do you feel about the song?
I think it's good.
Good song.
So like, yeah. I mean, like, I think it kind of turned into like sort of like an '80s sort of like I'm imagining like fucking Hasselhoff fucking in Night Ranger just fucking cruising down an open highway or some shit. You know?
Yeah.
One of those sort of feelings.
I'm into it.
Yep. But yeah, here it is. Let's see if we can get some volume. Oh wait, that wasn't even the beginning. That was the middle.
All right.
I was gonna say, can you turn it up a little bit on your end?
That's literally as loud as it goes.
All right.
I mean, I think anyways, yeah.
It seems as though that's as loud as it goes.
So, hold on. And then is there like a disconnect like somewhere down the line here?
Have you tried unplugging the board and then plugging back in?
Yeah, I'll try it.
I mean, that could be it, but I mean, it should all be kind of the same as what it's been. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know how I'm gonna sing to this.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a little louder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to turn it up like a buttload.
Like a buttload.
Nice. This is... it's so good. I don't know. I just don't know how I'm going to add to it. That's good enough.
Fucking hilarious.
The auto-tune just works every single time.
I know.
It's
so fucking funny.
It's so stupid, but I mean, especially works for that song.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Stop that. There we go.
Okay. Well, thank you all so much. We hope to get some of your emails next week. We have some exciting things coming in the future of this podcast, namely more episodes of this podcast.
Absolutely.
We'll never die.
I will never die.
All right, I'm Josh. This is Alan Wagner signing off for producer Pete.
Hey, see ya.
Yep, we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, everybody.
Here's the song.
Yep. Yep, yep, yeah, 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 yep, yep. Yeah, 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 yep, yep. Yeah, 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 yep. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do cocaine with your friends. Do heroin. Go to school high on drugs. Do all the drugs you can. Come on, kids. Get clean. Drink some Mr. Clean. Get high with your friends at night. Get high with your physical education teacher. She's a lesbian. She wants some benzodiazepine. She wants some methamphetamine. She wants some adrenochrome. 'Cause she's old as fuck. And she's dying real fast. Give us some drugs, kids. Give us some drugs after class. And tap that ass. Fuck your physical education teacher and you're high on drugs. Even though she is a lesbian, you can turn her straight 'Cause your drugs, they are so great. You can turn her straight, kids. Do some drugs.